I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We had two projects on the schedule tonight. The second one listed HARB 2014-25, 120 through 124 Bloomingdale Avenue, has been pulled from the agenda. It has some other issues with other boards that they need to straighten out, so we'll probably revisit that at another time. The first one on the schedule tonight is HARB 2014-24, 100 Walnut Avenue. They are proposing an addition. So please come up and introduce yourself and present the project. Now, for a couple things, floor plans we don't really need to see. Elevations, site plan, yes, and photographs.
Okay.
So you can present it that way, that'd be great. Do you want a handheld mic? Would that help?
That should be okay.
Okay.
My name is Stephen Foley. I'm from Foley Beam Architecture. I'm here representing Jim and Libby Sherry at 100 Walnut Avenue. The Sherrys contacted me a while back to do a little addition off the back of their home, and we're here today to ask permission to execute the addition. At the moment, you can see this is the left elevation of the rear of the home. This is an addition here that is actually existing. What we're proposing is to rip it down and rebuild it and extend it down the length of the home. This is a photograph here of the rear of the house as it exists, and this is the covered porch that's in the addition. That portion of the home is built on a timber foundation and is rotting. And to do the work that we are proposing to do, it would be best to replace that foundation. And what we would like to do is extend the addition just along the back to create better flow and a little bit more room for a powder room, a first floor powder room for the clients. This is a rear elevation. This is, again, the existing porch here that we propose to rebuild. This would be a portion of the home that would be the powder room, and then this is a little study in the back there.
Yeah, bend the mic over or use one of these. So.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this is what we're proposing the rear elevation to look like, and it's just an extension of what is there, but to, again, go along the back of the home. I do have a couple case studies here. I believe it's photograph number, on your packet it's photograph number 5. This is a home that is 2 doors down, and you can see in the back it's the same basic roof pitch where the chimney is located, and it looks like they just kind of infilled a structure that was back there as well. And photo number 6 in your packet would be a home that is 1 block behind on Poplar. And again, you can see they have the same kind of condition along the back as well. So we're not really proposing anything that's out of the norm for the neighborhood. Up in the site plan here, you can also see the plan. We're not going back over. We're not extending over any rear yard setbacks or side yard setbacks. Everything was within the limitations of the property.
Is the new porch structure the same depth as the old porch structure, or are there any changes in dimension?
No, there's not. It'll be
Okay.
matching existing.
Could you go to your side elevation again?
I can show you this is the left side here,
Mhm.
and it's basically a mirror image on the right side as well, which I can also show you.
Okay.
This would be the right side.
So is it a shed roof?
It is,
A
yes.
shed roof in the middle and then kind of like a two on either side?
No, it's a shed roof
It's all
that
shed.
extends along the back and then it
Okay.
returns on itself
Oh, I see what
to
you mean.
maintain the similar detail that
The front,
Yes.
the front porch has the same
I see
return
what you mean.
detail.
I see what
yes,
you mean now.
exactly, exactly. I also have pictures of the front porch, so you can see the detailing on that porch.
So you're going to match all those?
I will, yes, and there's nothing there that's really,
It's all square stock?
it is, yes.
Okay. Now, originally, this house, there's about 4 or 5 of these houses on this block, and I think one of them has, the one you showed, one of the, has the front porch was enclosed.
Yes,
Some of the other ones have, different odds and ends done to them. The majority of them still have a clapboard siding. This one's been changed over to stucco, with the exception of the second floor shed dormers.
which are, I believe they're a vinyl cedar that
Okay.
was done some time ago.
I mean, typically, I guess the only comment I have is typically the rear sheds are always clappered rather than a stucco. I think what you're doing is going to look nice, but that's kind of the typical shed off of the rear of a house. And they're also indented a little bit off of the corner.
Right.
It looks like you're flushing up both sides.
That's my intention.
Okay.
We've kind of talked about it a little bit. Well, the only area that would really be indented would be, I'm sorry, never mind. Yes, I could feasibly indent it a couple inches.
I know
but-
we're not looking at the plan now, but I looked at the plan, and it looks like it wouldn't affect much if you did that.
Okay,
It makes an easier connection for the old and the new, particularly with a stone foundation, to do that in a corner rather than on a fly. But more so, it's more in keeping that would have been the way it would have been built anyhow.
Okay.
There would have been a little indent there for those reasons. There's a connection that just is easier to
Yeah.
do.
it's, again, it was something that we discussed, and one of the reasons we decided not to do it was because of the little roof return on the back where it hips back on itself. That would then kind of have a little bit of a,
It'd have a little jog in
little
it.
jag,
exactly.
yeah,
And
jag.
with that detail being as small as it is, I chose to do it this way. However, if it was something that you would like to see, to have it step back a couple
Well,
inches, it's not a
I
problem.
think, in terms of the footprint of the house, it's not getting any bigger. You're making the addition work has more volume to it. There's a deck there, there's steps there, but now you're making it more enclosed. But ideally, it's a one-story shed, which is appropriate scale for the house. So we don't have any problems with that. And then in terms of visibility from the street, as I recall, this is really hard to see from the street at all.
It
So
is. They
so
have
there's no impact there.
So, yeah.
quite a large hedge. It is on the corner, but it's
But
planted out
it's-
very well.
And it's a wide corner, it looks like, so with the visibility.
Yes.
Would
It's
be
that has that huge hedge all the way around it
Yes.
too, so.
No, I like the 2 to 1 story, kind of like, bridging, so
Mhm.
the indentation isn't as crucial in my mind, because the rest is already stepping, if that
Right,
makes sense.
right. Mhm.
But I like it.
And you just match the 1/1s and windows and all the trim details and all that.
Exactly. Everything
Okay.
is to match existing.
Okay. Well, that's my only comment. It's not a deal breaker. I think if it were me, I would probably do the setback and change the material, just so it's more in keeping with, what would have been an original shed. And just let the mass of the main house kind of show, which is
Okay.
really nice.
If the change in material, I agree that the siding material would work best there. However, because I have the cedar and I didn't want to introduce a third material, is that
Well, it has siding now on the shed.
right?
It's there now, so I'm just saying, let's discontinue that. That would be, yeah. Well, I'm just suggesting. It's not a deal. I told him it's not a deal breaker.
No, I understand. I was just.
He's starting now to get the idea that maybe he has to do something different.
I'm going to straighten him out.
I
Don't worry.
understand. I was,
Yeah.
just
worry
bringing
about
that point up that it was.
He always worries about me. It's a lively discussion. All right, so maybe we should just vote on it, and then we can talk more if we need
That's a
to.
good idea.
Okay.
That's a good
I'm
idea.
okay with that.
Any public discussion necessary? You sure? Okay. Okay.
Motion to approve, recommend approval of a COA.
I'd second. Any all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, 3-0. Okay, so
Great, thank you.
approved as per plan, and the comments that they've offered are just suggestions,
Absolutely.
but certainly not written in stone. And I think I've heard you are also, you've done all of your zoning and all your other nonsense you have to go through, so you're,
We have, and basically we received a letter from the township engineer approving, so the variance wasn't really required
Okay.
for the amount of volume we were adding to the.
so you do you have an impervious cover and a floodplain issue, kind of, is it both of those things?
Yes, it
Okay.
was.
All right, well, thank you for
Thank you.
presenting, and
Appreciate your time.
good luck with everything. You can start in this winter, or gonna?
I hope so, but realistically, probably not.
Okay. All right, well, thank you.
Thanks again.
All right, and any new business? No review? The only thing I'm going to offer up is that we are still one member short in the Harb Board, and John's last meeting will be in December, if we have a meeting in December, because his term is up. So we will be down to 3 members, which is just a quorum, if we're all here. So we still need to have 2 members. So that's, I think it's been put on the website, and it's sent out in different publications that, what sort of board positions are available. And so we do have 2 board positions. You can look on the website and see what the qualification requirements are, and there's a resume involved, and you send it in, and you get an interview, and that's how it works. But we sort of need to start January with some serious help. So see if whoever's out there, if you could step up, call us and ask us what's involved, how much time we take to do things, and what we feel about it. We could offer that kind of information. All right, I don't think there's anything else tonight. Any old business? And there's still no public participation. Okay, I'm going to move for adjourning. Second. Okay, we're done.